We, the people of India, always like to think that respect is based on your sanskar, your kindness, or how educated you are. But let's just be honest for a second. The moment you meet someone at a family gathering or a business meeting, their brain does a quick calculation. They are guessing your financial status. And you know what? That guess decides how much respect you will get. At the lowest financial level, society makes you feel invisible. If you walk into a luxury mall or a high end showroom dressed in simple, ordinary clothes, the staff might completely ignore you. Security guards look at you with suspicion, and salespeople, they won't even bother to greet you. In a society, people often assume that if you are struggling financially, it's simply because you didn't work hard enough. But here comes a very beautiful psychological twist here. Research shows that people from humble background are actually much better at showing empathy and reading human emotions. Because when you don't have massive wealth, your only real wealth or security is your community, your family, and your relationship. Here comes the most typical zone of the Indian society, the middle class. This is the ultimate comfort zone. Here you fit in perfectly, relatives treat you normally, neighbors invite you to functions, and you are seen as an equal. But this level has a hidden trap that every Indian knows about it. You know about the Sharma ji ka beta wala syndrome? That all hyper comparison and all. This is the world of keeping up appearances. The moment you start doing slightly better, say you upgrade from a hatchback to a luxury SUV or buy an apartment in a premium society, the dynamic changes. True praise from relatives often turn into passive aggressive comments, and a quiet competitive envy begins under the surface. Once you cross into the Crorepati club, you stop being just a person. You become a target. Suddenly, distant cousins you haven't spoke to them in 10 years will call you up. Insurance agents, property dealers, and local committees will take a massive interest in your life. Everyone laughs a bit louder at your jokes, and you get the VIP treatment at weddings. But this here, gentlemen, creates a lonely problem. At this level, true trust vanishes. You constantly have to ask yourself, do these people actually respect me or are just looking for a favor, a loan, or a business investment? Genuine friendship becomes incredibly rare. At the absolute top, reality disappears completely. You live in a permanent VIP bubble. Everyone around you says yes sir to everything. Nobody tells you the truth. People tolerate your worst behavior, and authorities bend rules for you. It sounds amazing, but psychologically, it alters your personality. In a famous psychological study, researchers rigged a board game to give one player way more money than the rest. The wealthy players instantly started acting louder, ruder, and more entitled. They forget it was just a luck and genuinely believed they were superior. At the ultra rich level, you are surrounded by people but totally isolated from real human connection. Money changes the mirror that society holds up to you. It can make you invisible, it can make you appear, it can make you a target, or it can isolate you completely. The true test of a person isn't how they behave when their pockets are empty, it's how they treat others when their pockets are full. Subscribe and keep learning.